Hey guys, welcome to my channel Glen. My name's Glenn and I like to share with you what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. So in today's video, I just wanted to have a discussion about a new platform that's come out on one of the leading exchanges that we like on this channel. And it's offering staking rewards on your cryptocurrency without having to risk all your initial capital. So I find that very interesting myself, and I'm sure many of you out there are. So let's get right into today's video. So welcome, thank you to everyone that's obviously subscribed to the channel lately, and to everyone that's been smashing up the like button on the videos. Really do appreciate it. I do look at the analytics and I can see that the videos where you guys have smashed the like button up the most, so I know the type of content that you guys want from me. So please continue to do that. If you like this video, if you like this topic, smash the like button, and if you are new to this channel, consider clicking the subscribe button down below. So we're going to get straight into today's topic, and that is regarding a new staking platform from PrimexBT. Now you guys may know that I've been using PrimexBT now for about a year and a half, 2 years. Very simple KYC process and very easy to use, and that's what we like here. Simple, easy to use tech that anyone can join in and take advantage of. Now, over the years, they've obviously partnered up with a project called Covesting. And Covesting, you used to be able to buy the token and you would get a discount off their trading fees, which is a bit like BNB, I suppose. And then the other option that they brought out was the joint investing. So say if I was to create a profile and I started doing marginal trading, I could say, right, this is my strategy and this is my risk factor, and other people could join in and do that under my name, and they would trust their funds with me to be able to make trades. Now, on top of that, I could then earn interest on the money that you deposit. Now, I've never done this because you guys know I'm not a technical analyst guy. Obviously, with the people that I have watching this channel, it'd be very easy for me to create a profile, have you guys watch me and think that I'm some sort of expert, and then obviously start investing money into me. But I didn't want to do that because that's not what I'm about. But now they've actually brought out a new feature where you don't need to risk or trust somebody else to earn you an interest or earn you rewards for your initial capital. Now, what am I talking about? Now, this is the new feature that's just gone live, and I've signed up for it, so I'm going to show you my account in a second. And this is Covesting Yield Accounts. They offer an APY for idle cryptocurrency assets within your wallet. So earlier this year, we shared some exciting and upcoming updates to our product lineup that we weren't quite ready for at the time. The time is now here, and we are proud to reveal the debut of Covesting Yield Accounts in continued partnership with Covesting, the creators of ambitious and innovative Covesting copy trading module. While the formula for copy trading relies on PrimexBT's advanced trading tools to access global markets across forex, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and stock from a single account, Covesting Yield Accounts are an entirely different experience altogether. More closely resembling the world of DeFi, only simpler. We're proud to officially introduce Covesting Yield Accounts for the first time and announce that the tool is now live on PrimexBT immediately. So this is live now. You are more than welcome to. There's a link in the description down below. It is a referral link, so I may get some sort of bonus if you sign up to it. But if you click that link, you join the PrimexBT. There's very little KYC process. There's none of this passport and utility bill proof. You then deposit your Bitcoin or Ethereum to your wallet, and then you can either trade it, obviously copy trade it, but now you can earn interest on it. So let's get into that in a second. This means for the user, for you watching this, if you're not that adhered to risk, which as I'm getting older over my years, I'm getting less and less like that. Obviously the old me would be like, yeah, take the risk, but now I'm a bit like, actually I'd rather keep what I've got and keep it safe, and build on that. And I think that's true with many older generations. That's why so many old people have pension pots and investments and accounts like that, whereas younger people want to risk it because it's early on in their life and they can recover from that. So let's have a little look at what PrimexBT's answer to this is. So Covesting yield accounts let users stake any idle cryptocurrency stored in their highly secure PrimexBT account wallet and earn a competitive variable APY. APY stands for annual percentage yield and references the rate of return in cryptocurrency rewards offered for staking the asset. Staking has become a prevalent and trend among the cryptocurrency community, made even more popular due to the emergence of automated market making platforms such as Uniswap. Unlike how it works on centralized exchanges, however, users of such decentralized platforms provide liquidity for trading pairs. The protocol issues rewards to the user as a variable APY based on the fees generated by the platform. So all these different pairs and markets that are being made up, you're helping bridge that gap, if you like, and you're getting a small cut of that fee that is charged for that trading pair. So as long as there's obviously demand for that trade, there's always going to be a inherent reward to be had from anyone that helps with that bridge, if you like. At the moment, we're offering up to 10.5% APY interest rates, the highest rates Covesting yield accounts have achieved thus far, but market conditions change regularly depending on demand, trading volume, and the general market volatility. Now, I think that Bitcoin's going to go for a huge period of volatility. That means typically there's going to be high trading fees, which means that this APY may go up, may go down. We don't know that for sure, but 10% is a great basis. So let's read on. The Covesting yield account system always makes it abundantly clear what your expected APY performance should be. However, it is up to the user to monitor the rates and watch for changes in market conditions. Any rewards generated are automatically added to the staking account. That's really important because that may pass some of you, but one of the biggest money making factors, and Warren Buffett talks about it many years ago, is compounding interest. Now what I mean by that is, let's say you have $100 in an account and you earn interest off it. What tends to happen with a lot of these platforms that I've noticed is they put the money that you would have earned in interest sort of like to the side. So instead of you then the following year having now $110 that you're earning 10% on, which means you gain another dollar for nothing. What they do is they put it in a separate pot, and that way you're just always earning just interest on the initial. Now, most of them you can port it over into your other account, but this one, they are automatically paying it into that account. So what I mean by that is, if you have $100 for the same example, you stake it, you get 10%. Now you're getting $110 in your staking pot. So that means the next year, instead of you just earning another $10, you're now earning $11. Now this doesn't sound a lot, but when we're talking like $100,000 or even higher amounts, this is huge, because now you're earning 10 grand or a grand a month. I don't know, however much you have saved away with this. Now, you could say, yeah, but that's going to be battled with the price of cryptocurrencies going up and down in price. It's great earning 10% APY in Bitcoin, but if Bitcoin drops 80%, obviously a lot of you out there are going to be very unhappy. But I'll show you in a second. There's a way around that. So how to use the Covesting yield accounts. The performance history of any stakings are listed for accountancy purposes, and clicking on individual staking gives users a bird's eye view of all the performance metrics. Now, I've actually signed up for an account, so I'm going to show you guys that in a second. Users can also find how each Cove token staking membership can bolster their APY rates of each asset. being offered for staking. By staking the Cove token, users can unlock utilities that offer as much as 2x on the current APY system. In addition to other compelling utilities for copy traders like trading fee discounts, improved success fees, and more. Covesting yield accounts also offer significantly flexible with staking offered on ETH, USDT, and USDC. Stakings can be started or stopped at any time, giving users complete control over their capital. Again, a very important factor. It may go over your head, but a lot of these trade interest earning platforms, because they're trying to sort of bend to the American laws at the moment, a lot of them are either shying away from this. They're getting you to commit into like a longer term contract. So there's loads of platforms out there where if you stake this much Bitcoin or Ethereum, you have to do it for a certain length of time. So say 1 year, 2 years, whatever. That means they've got your funds. You have to hope in that whole length of time they don't go bust, or their account doesn't go down, or they don't get hacked. Now, this is all the same true for PrimexBT, but you can end the stake whenever you like. So if you get a bad whiff of something going on over at PrimexBT, you can just end that stake, take out the rewards, take out your initial capital. Happy days. Everyone's a winner. So number 3, Covesting yield account is now live. So this isn't something that's going to be coming out in the future. This is live right now. So we're going to go over, obviously with the update of PrimexBT version 2 upgrade, they're saying they've still got more features coming up on their roadmap, and they're always improving their services, as well as having great customer service, 24/7 live support. And also they have account managers. So if you're a bit of a bigger investor than say someone like myself, you would end up with an account manager that you can rely on for all your questions. So let's go over to the PrimexBT account. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll know that you have their marginal trading. So if you want to do 25 times trading against Bitcoin when it's going up or down, you can do that. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'll be very careful doing that. Most people lose their money. This video is more for that person that doesn't want that risk factor, always wants to know what their capital is doing, whether it's growing, whether it's improving. So we're going to have a look at it more in that sort of sense. So these are the current APY rates. This is what you're currently going to get. According to this, on Ethereum, the APY is currently at 0.79%. Then we have USDT, which is Tether, at 3.10%. And then we have USDC at 5.34%. Obviously, USDC seems to be the most popular one, but a lot of trading pairs are against either Tether or USDC. And obviously, it's one of the premium sort of stable coins out there. So when you're offering a bridge for something that you know is not really going to go up or down in price, that's very attractive to these platforms. So down below that, they have their different reward accounts. You can start off with just $100, which obviously in pounds is about 70 quid. So for 70 quid, you could come on here, deposit some Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDC, and you can get these sort of interest rates. So this one's currently quoting 5.34% on their standard account. It shows you what balance I've got. I've only got 5 USDC worth, so I haven't got enough to do it at the moment. Then we have the advanced account, premium, and elite. But what you'll notice, this elite count is currently offering double whatever the current yield is. So now you're getting 10.68%. Now, that is huge amount of APY to be earning every day, 24/7, 7 days a week. That's the APY that you're going to get on average. Now, that does fluctuate. That does go up or down. So it could go down to, I don't know, 4%, could go up to 25%. I don't know. Obviously, it all depends on the market conditions, but it means that your money's going up. Essentially, your money's going up without risking a huge amount, because you could send your money over to this platform and convert it from Bitcoin, Ethereum, where obviously those go up and down in price. And it's my belief that Bitcoin's going to probably go on a run in the next 2 months, but then it's going to be followed by about 2.5, 3 years of just a bear market. The price will probably drop quite dramatically and then slowly work its way back up. But if you're investing in one of these type of models, it doesn't really matter to you what the price of the cryptocurrency is. One, because you're holding it in USDC anyway, which obviously is a complete stable coin to the US dollar. And then you're earning 10% on top of that as well. And it's compounding. That is huge. So I think this is a really good platform with some really good features. If we go over and click the upgrade option, I'll show you what the staking rewards or minimum requirements are, sorry. So to get their next tier up account, you're looking at $3,000, which is about £2,000 in English money, of Cove tokens. So that means that the demand for the Cove token, once people clock onto this, should rise. And the last coin that I called out that I thought was going to do really well was a CRO token for the website crypto.com, and as we've seen, that has pretty much tripled in valuation since I last done a video about it. So I was spot on there. So I can see Cove doing a very similar thing. Obviously the demand is going up, but as well as that, the supply is going down. So every time that PrimexBT use the Cove token and you get a discount off the fees, they actually burn some of their Cove token holding. Now I think there's something like 19 to 20 million in the wild, but they've up to this point burnt almost 100,000 Cove tokens. So that's huge. That's like I can't work that out in my head. It's like 1% of the total supply gone. Now, if they continue to do that over the next 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years, obviously there's going to be a lot less Cove to go around. They're offering obviously very attractive APYs with very little risk and little downtime. So I can see the coin going up in price. That's the way I'm seeing this. But with, again, forgetting the price of Cove, forgetting the price of Bitcoin, we're just purely looking at increasing our holdings with very little risk factor. So what we want to do is, ideally, we want to obviously convert our cryptocurrency to USDC, stake it on their platform. If you go all the way up to their elite account, and I appreciate most of you, and myself included, wouldn't be able to afford to do this, but if you have the elite account, you've got $50,000 worth of Cove token, you get 2 times the rewards. So if the APY means that it's a variable, so it could go up and down throughout the year. So who's to say that tomorrow the APY isn't going to be 15% for the standard rate, but then you're getting double that. So now you're getting 30%. It could happen the other way. It may drop down to 8% or 5%, but you're getting double that. So you're still at 10, 15% on your APY, which is huge. If you're a type of person who has $50,000 spare that you can put into a project, one, you've got the potential of that coin going up or down in price. 2, you have 2 times the staking reward. So instead of 5%, you're now getting 10.5%. And then that is now compounding. So you've got your $50,000 minimum. Then you've got obviously the tokens that you're generating being added to that pool. And then they're off that. Then the next day is offering APY and interest rate, so it's compounding interest. So quite rapidly you'll notice your account towards the, I don't know, I say end, but as long as this keeps going, you'll see it go up like a hockey stick motion. You may put in $100 and you might then accumulate $110, and then I don't know, a year later it might be 250, then it might be 500, it might be $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, 12. And before you know it, when you start getting into the realms of tens of thousands of pounds worth, you're then earning like a few hundred a day, a month, a year, that you could actually, in theory, withdraw from, but then your capital is still the same. So I hope that makes sense. You know, it's, going back to that example of the $100, imagine if all you needed to live off was $10. Well, if you're earning an APY of 10% on $100, you're then getting that $10. You can withdraw that $10 and you've still got $100 in your account, which is awesome. But obviously the actual tasty bit of this is to let it build up, because obviously then you'd have that 110, that 110 becomes 125, 125 becomes 147, you know, and then it goes up like that. And that's why I refer to it as a hockey stick motion, because once you're then in the realms of tens of thousands of pounds worth in there, you're then gaining thousands of pounds worth of interest a year. So it starts to compound and get bigger and bigger as you go along. So that's something I'm looking into at the moment. I find it very fascinating, especially with their burn mechanism. You can view all the burn tokens on their actual page. So I love the transparency. You guys know we're all about transparency on this channel. And yeah, that's really it. That's it in a nutshell. What do you guys think of this new Covesting staking platform through PrimexBT? If you want to give it a go, this is what I'd recommend you do first. Sign up for the platform. There is a link in the description down below. It is a referral link, so I may get some sort of bonus from it. Not that I know that at the moment. But if you use the link down below, you'll be able to go to this platform. I would suggest trialing it out. So just deposit the minimum, which is $100, and then have a little play about with it. Check out the APY, see when you get paid out. Once you've got paid out, see how easy it is to cash out. And for me, that ticks all the boxes. I like a complete cycle, right? How do I get in, but also how do I get out? And once you're comfortable with that and you think, okay, I trust this platform and I trust how the system works, then it's up to you. You could put in $1,000, $10,000, $5,000 into this and see what sort of interest rate you get. I'd love to hear from some of you. If you comment back on this video 6 months down the road and you say, yeah, Glenn, I've earned this much since you brought up it in that video, I'd love to hear that from some of you out there. But obviously, like I say, it's very little risk because obviously it's in USDC. You then obviously are earning a certain percentage off that, so your money's going up continuously without the fear of it dropping in value by 80% one day. So that's something I find really interesting. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, please comment down below. I read every single comment. Don't forget to trial out or at least go and have a look at PrimexBT. There is a link in the description down below. Even if you don't want to invest, sign up for an account. There's no KYC process. They're not going to ask you for utility bills and proof of ID. So literally anyone from anywhere in the world can sign up to this platform. They've had no downtime. They've had no hacks. There's been no missing money. So it ticks all the right boxes for me at the moment. And I really enjoy using their platform. So that's it from me, guys. I'm going to be doing more videos like this soon. I'll button up and click subscribe if you are new to this channel to see future content from myself going forward. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you on the next one.